Hello everyone, this is CJNovo992 and no intro with my face on it today. We're going to be rocking in. I've made this video slightly short because some of you guys wanted to see a shorter video, so if you want to continue to see shorter videos, make sure to let me know, or if you want me to go back to my 20-minute sort of episodic sort of Big Bang Theory style episode, lads, I can certainly do that. But where we left you off last time, we were playing Ross County, and I went ahead and simulated some of the games because I know a lot of you guys like to see me take more of the manager role instead of the player, so I'm trying to sort of please both sides of fans. Some people want to see me play, some people want me to skip, so I'll skip some games, I'll play some games, and we'll keep it sort of happy and go lucky there. But you see they're 3-0 victory, very, very happy with that overall, especially with our recent slump that we've been doing, lads, to be honest with you. If you look at our last couple of games for them, we obviously got beat off Hamilton 2-1, we drew with Inverness, Califistle as well. It's not been fantastic performances, but hopefully with us training and stuff like that as well. Some of you gave me a couple of tips from the last video, which was very, very helpful. Keep doing that, keep leaving your suggestions. I'm right, I've literally got a list of like 7 names, 3 of them that I really like. I'm not really wanting to spoil too much about it. So keep putting your name down here, because we're actually going to make it to the January transfer window in this episode, lads, because a lot of these guys have wanted me to get to here so you can sign some players. So remember, this series is in your hands, so what do you want to see, I will do. So make sure to put everything down below. We're keeping the squad exactly the same, apart from Lee Wallace, who was actually suspended, thankfully, because his form's been really, really poor for us in the last 3 or 4 games, actually. Started the season off very brightly, but he seemed to have hit a bad spell just now. And against Motherwell here, we're in the second half round with the 65th minute. James McFadden's fucking puts him in front like it's 2001 all over again. Thankfully for us though, Parsons hits it back in the 72nd minute. And unfortunately we couldn't sort of build from that, lads, and go ahead and get that. So that's 4 points out of 2 games. It's not really title winning form, but I'm happy I'm just not losing games. At least I'm picking up points. Again, we're continuing to bring up, and Izzy's growing up again. So that's him up to 73, almost up at 74 already. Very, very happy overall with that. So we'll show it to someone else. Sooty's almost up there. Barry Mackay's almost up at level 70 as well. I'm showing you some of the guys. Like some of you have been saying to look at Dominic Ball, so we're going to go ahead and do that as well. So I'll throw some of them in the video as well. Moving on to the next game against Dundee. Now, they just lost 4-0 against Celtic, so hopefully we can bang in a couple of goals from them. The only difference is I've actually kept Lee Wallace out of the squad just now, just to keep Hodgson in there. Crancher's in there as well. And he actually chips him with a goal, which was very, very tidy. I believe I'm playing him at right wing, just because, I'm not really happy with my right wing scenario just now, so maybe you can sort of suggest who we should play. Some of you have been saying using Fraser Aird when he comes back, so that might be an option we could do. But you see, Michael Hallen actually gets subbed on and scores. It's now 2-1, so we're looking, can we hold it now? It's 2-2. Can we get a last minute goal? Can we get a last minute goal? Unfortunately, we can't, lads, so that's another couple of points drop. We were so far in front, but now we're really starting to leak points here, lads. It was given the opportunity for obviously Celtic, St Johnstone. I believe it was Hearts or Aberdeen that was slightly behind us as well. So we need to start picking up some points, lads, again. So that's a kind of hit a wee slump. So I'm interested to see what the comments are at the end of this video, because I like it. I think there's a few people that's reacting as if it was real life, and I actually really love that when you guys do that. So make sure you keep doing that. Like at the end of every game, just leave a comment and then watch the next match and then leave another comment. It's just fun like that. It's interesting to see like your training thoughts on the squad. So as I make a couple of changes here as well, we come up against Aberdeen. Now, we're actually still one of the best defensive teams, along with Partick Thistle, St Johnstone, Aberdeen, and obviously Celtic's in there as well, because he's conceded 18 goals. So hopefully we can pick up some points here. We're going to play ahead in this one, because it's against the old rivals. Playing a nice little ball in from Joey Barton. Plays a delicious ball back into Barton. Unfortunately, I think that was Mark Reynolds that managed to get a delicious sort of tackle in there. So we're looking defensively a wee bit shaky as well there, but Fods is there to make the save as usual. Whenever we need Fods, he's usually there. Now, Izzy absolutely leaves Ash Taylor for death, and he's running down the wings. So can anybody support him? He's actually that fast, anybody really can't support him, but he does some delicious work here. Cuts inside, the rebound finishes back over to Rossiter, and Rossiter's there to score the goal. What a fantastic season he's had so far. Obviously he's picking up the goal against Celtic, which made us win the first Old Firm of the season, and I think that was episode 1 or episode 2. And obviously he's chipping in there with a nice goal. But that's all about Izzy. Again, the camp is still very mixed in the comments, lads. Are we signing Izzy or are we not? Make sure to be letting me know, because it's obviously his terms coming down low. But you see here, actually, from the resulting corner from Joey Barton, he pings that over. And finally, Rob Kiernan, who I've been slating in the last few episodes for losing headers and costing us goals, He's there to actually score one, so that makes me very, very happy, lads. We're actually scored a freaking header with Rob Kiernan. His first goal of the league, obviously, and that's us 2-0 up. Again, this is on Legendary. We play every game on Legendary now. 37 minute, Izzy's heavily involved in absolutely everything right that we're doing just now. Obviously, Joey Garner got injured on one of the sim matches, so yeah, I believe he's going to be out for 2 weeks, so it's nothing too serious. But you see here, we're sort of coping okay, and Izzy's just leaving Logan for absolute dead. Can he get a goal that he deserves? Unfortunately not. It's a good save by Joe Lewis. I believe that's his name. It's probably not, and you'll probably leave that in the comments. Please be Hearts fans and just be nice. Moving on to the second half now. So we're looking at the team. Oh, we're actually watching the highlight. I don't know why we're watching the highlight right now. See some of the other results there. So we're kind of all over them. The one thing I would say is I'm getting a wee bit worried about Izzy's pace. So I'm sort of looking at Windass as well. Looking, who should I sub off? We sub off Barry Mackay. We're still not fixed the Mackay problem. So I'm looking for you guys to sort of let me know even more sort of suggestions. A couple of these have been left some suggestions in the last video. I need a little bit more, lads, so if you could do that, it'd be absolutely fantastic. So we're rocking at the second half after making some of our changes to rest up some of the players. And that's a delicious ball from Rosser into Waghorn. Waghorn's looking to get onto that left foot, and when it's on that left foot, it's over, lads. Looked like his goal against Celtic a few episodes ago. Cultured finish on that left foot, currently by the goalkeeper. Waghorn gets his deserved goal. He's been sort of off form in the last month. He started off the season burning hot. He sort of died away, and Joey Garner, I believe it was, in form in the last episode. But with Garner getting injured and Waghorn now being like the senior striker in the squad just now, because obviously we're still not decided what we want to do with Kenny Miller. Obviously the offer came at he wanted to get loaned out, so a lot of you, I'm going to leave that in your hands. Do you want me to loan Kenny Miller out or sell him, or we actually just keep him just because he's obviously his contract's just ending and he'll probably retire? But that's an absolute lovely ball in there from Callum Patterson into Izzy. Izzy's completely dead, out of pace, out of stamina, but he's there with the culture finish to get another goal with the squad. Again, lads, what's happening? Are we keeping him or are we sending him back? 300,000 coins is a pretty decent sort of amount for a good young player. He's only 21, remember, and obviously he's grew, was it 7 points already, and he's only been at the club 2 months, 3 months. So that's a very, very good turnaround. It is only his second goal though, but he's not obviously started many goals. He comes on and usually causes a bit of a hassle. But we're going to bring on King Kenny just to get him some game time. But unfortunately we couldn't get him the goal. We still couldn't get him the 100th Rangers goal, which is his 100th goal of the career. Sorry, that was very, very disappointing. So there we are. That's the most convincing win on Legendary that we've had all season. Rob Keenan actually gets man of the match, but you can see there's 9.3s all over the shop. Windass came on and didn't really make too much of a difference against his dad's former club, which was a bit frustrating. But we're going to rock back over to the training now. We're about 7 minutes into the squad. Make sure to let me know if you're enjoying this video. And again, lads, make sure to be hitting the like button. And also, when this video goes up, make sure to be checking my other videos on the channel as well. I know you like the Rangers career mode, but if you could support my other channel, obviously this is my dream in mind to like do this full time like some of the bigger guys. But I need a lot of support on most of all my videos so I can like leave my job and all that good stuff and sort of give this as a career. This is what I want to do. So if you can make sure to be supporting me as much as you can be by liking, commenting on every video. Just most of it, I think my content's pretty decent and stuff like that as well, so I'm pretty sure you're enjoying it. And you can see here I'm actually going to do something, 2 things he's actually wanted me to do. One of you said about my left back problem was playing Tavernier at left back, so we're going to try that against Celtic. And also a couple of the comments was bring Lewis McLeod back to the club, so we're going to have a wee look at him as well, both from Brentford I believe, which was Warburton's old club. But here we are, lads, the second Old Firm of the season. Can we pick up where we left off last time? We won 2-1, so you can see it's the best defence versus the best offence, lads. Very, very interesting going to be match-up. 12 goals allowed versus 33 goals scored. Me and Brendan Rodgers looking at each other there like, what the fuck are you going to do, you mink? Bring it on. Touré's looking like an absolute boss. I wonder how old Touré is now. It must be about 36, maybe 37 maybe. Still probably the best defender in the actual SBL though. So you see they're giving them all handshakes. Fuck you. Joey Barton with the captain's armband. I think he thought his performances deserve that, especially if you've been watching the channel. Don't just freak out because he's got the captain's armband and that's where Lee Wallace is. Just watch the series. Patrick Roberts there, again, the bane of our fucking life. He destroyed us in the last game. Thankfully, we won 2-1. We had a chance here. Now, this is a chance here. Barry Mackay, kind of stutters on. What a disappointing shot there against Celtic. Come on, wee man. We need you to perform here. You're just not hitting the strides. Waghorn does some delicious work there for Joey Barton. Now, Joey Barton is going to get caught, but hits a long ranger, and unfortunately, it's just slightly wide there from the Rangers captain. Hopefully, he can keep up now. Rob Keenan battling with Scott Brown. It's a ball in the middle. What the fuck is happening here? Get rid of it, Rangers. Jesus Christ, come on. Go on, Fodge. You're better than that, man. Kenny Miller's there starting against Celtic. A lot of you want me to play him against Celtic, so here he's there to see if he can get his 100th goal. Unfortunately though, the half-time whistle does go and it's actually 0-0. Very, very tight game. I'd say Celtic probably had the upper hand, but we did have those two chances, especially the Barry Mackay one. If he just controlled it properly, he was through on goal, but that's very, very disappointing. So hopefully he can take that in the chin and sort of pick up from the second half if we keep him on. So we're looking at, I'm not really happy with O'Halloran sort of performance, so we're going to bring on Lee Wallace onto the left back position. We're going to put Tav on the right wing, who started off the season so well in the right wing position. But nothing's really happening. About the 60th minute there, Barry Mackay's pissed me off again because he's not playing well. I had to bring Andy Halliday on and put him in the left mid just to see if he can do anything, because obviously he plays for the badge. So bringing on in the 60th minute, Celtic just had a chance here as well, but I think he just they absolutely blundered it wide. Yeah, I think it was just like just a standard sort of shot out wide. But lads, I'm going to be honest with you, we're not really playing overly well, so we need something to happen. Halliday pings a nice little ball in there. And Kenny Miller, can he get his 100th goal? Hits it straight at the goalkeeper. Anywhere else and that's a goal, lads. So that's very, very frustrating that he couldn't do that. So now I'm actually looking again. I'm keeping Kenny Miller on for you guys, because you guys want me to score. So it actually goes down the wing here. There's some nice work there from Lee Wallace, but what a disgusting pass that is from Lee Wallace. Really, really annoyingly, wins the ball back over. Gamble pings the ball in. That's a nice defensive header from Kiernan, I believe. No, that's Sooty, sorry. Sooty plays the ball there. It ricochets. We just can't clear our lines, lads. Sooty gets beat with another terrible sort of clearance from a corner, and the thumb is there to put them 1-0 ahead in the 76th minute. I didn't just blow you a kiss there, by the way. I kissed my dog and I realised I'm recording and it was quite awkward. So I don't know, maybe if you're over the age of 18 and you're a female, you can have that kiss, but probably not with my demographic, so you can't. So you see there, unfortunately, very, very disappointing. That's why I'm cracking the jokes, because I'm pissed off at myself even looking back. We go ahead and lose 1-0. So we won the first leg against Celtic 2-1. And then we lose our home tie, which is very, very disappointing to lose any home tie, especially to your nearest rivals. So again, lads, our form has really hit a slump just now. We started off the season so well, but you see there, Celtic absolutely bossed that entire game. But the surprise leaders is actually St Johnstone. 17 games played, 36 points, lads. They're 2 points ahead of us. So we're looking here, can we do anything with that? Again, we're going to be training up the guys, hopefully getting them better. You see there, Izzy's back up again, another match rating. He's up to 74 now. Got an A rating there. So that's very, very helpful overall. So we're looking at the squad now. Again, I'm not 100% what to do. I'm starting to chop and change. I'm starting to get a bit frustrated with the overall balance of the squad. So I'm going to go back to my basics. What I know, what got us to the dance in the first place. Do what got you here. I'm going to play the starting lineup where we went the first 10 games unbeaten with the squad. So hopefully that can ping off. So we're playing against St Johnstone here, which is actually top of the league. So I didn't actually want to play them, lads, because I wanted it to be fair. So I wanted to put my manager test towards St Johnstone. So we're going to actually sim the game. That might be controversial. I might be wrong about that. You can make sure to let me know. But I wanted to play my team there. I've kept Kenny Miller in there for Garner, who's still injured. Izzy's on the bench. Hopefully Kenny Miller can maybe try and grab us a goal. 30 minutes goes by and Cummins scores, but thankfully really, really quickly we equalise through Big Waghorn, which is always nice to see the man on the score sheet. But McLean puts him up. But Tav there to score a goal in the 61st minute. So now I'm looking, can we get anything? Sooty's just got injured now. All the injuries are starting to all happen at once. They're all piling up. And unfortunately for us, lads, against the top of the team, if we would have won that game, we'd have been top of the league. Unfortunately, we drew it 2-2. But unfortunately, the only good thing about that is Sooty was only injured for 3 days with like a sprained knee or something like that, or a bruised leg or some shit like that, some silly thing like that. But you see there are a couple of nice improvements there from some of the defensive backs. You see Patterson up to 72 now. So we're against Hearts now. So obviously we're going to have to take out the injured Sooty, who's been playing pretty decently like overall. I think his match rating's probably getting a bit better. I think he's needing a bit more of a defensive partner, because I don't think we've got really better defenders than Danny Wilson or Kiernan. I'm more of a fan of Wilson. I just think Kiernan's been a bit disappointing overall. So we're looking there. I'm still frustrated with Barry Mackay. I'm not really sure how to fix the Barry Mackay problems. Maybe, again, I'm needing your guys' sort of advice. Use my number twos. So I'm going to need all that information. I'm expecting to see a lot of comments as usual. But actually my tactical substitution actually does work out, because Cranchard is there to score a penalty. I still don't know why Waghorn isn't scoring them. But the salmon equalises for Hearts. Now this is a very tough game, lads. So I'm looking for any points at all to it, if I'm being 100% honest with you. I just want some positive sort of result. St Johnstone's already 2-0 up against Dundee. They're absolutely fucking flying in the league just now. So we kind of need a win after seeing that. Matty Crooks actually gets subbed on for them, who we loaned to them. They get a red card in the 70th minute. Can we get anything? We do. Joey Garner back in the team after getting injured. scores in the 88th minute. What a big 3 points that could be, lads. How important is that going to be towards the end of the season? We're still only 2 points behind there, and we've seen some of them. We've actually got Fraser Aird now back in the squad. This is a lot of you guys wanting to play him right wing. And we're also having a look, should we sign David Goodwillie on an expiration of his contract? Let me know. It could be a good player, especially if it's in Europe. We're going to be needing more players, so we're not getting injury. He is wanting 20 grand a week, so I'll leave that up to you. Should we sign David Goodwillie, who's also a 4-star skiller? So make sure to be letting me know that as well, because I definitely want to know that. So we're going to rock on to the next game, and that's going to be Inverness. Always a tough game. But Danny Wilson scores, gets booked, and then Viggers scores a couple of minutes after, which was very disappointing. Meekins does pick up an injury, but Joey Garner's back amongst the goals, back from his injury, taking sort of off where he left off actually. Wagcon, again, I love seeing that partnership sort of build up. Michael Harron's now on for Wagcon. Joey Garner scores again. Can he grab his hat-trick, lads? What a dominant victory this is. We're looking to see Motherwell's actually beating Hearts 1-0. Celtic won 1-0 thanks to a late goal as well. So we're kind of winding down now to the end of this video, so I'm expecting to see a lot of comments as well, and also make sure to be hitting that like button. It only does take a second and literally can make the difference between a growing channel and a dying channel. So now the January transfer window is just open, lad. I'm going to leave the episode here. I'm not going to play on just now. I'm going to leave it here for you guys, so make sure to be letting me know what's going to be happening. I'm going to reject these offers for Fods and Joey Garner. Should we accept any of these offers? Maybe if they come back in, you can let me know, but I'm not going to sell Fods because I really like them. But should we accept maybe these Joey Garner ones? I'm going to go to reject just now. But let me know if you want me to take that reject all off, and we can make sure we go ahead and do that. But I've been CJ Novo 992. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.